Hey there, this is Broomba, and welcome to Broomba's Corner number 10, episode number 10. We did some good streaming today. We started about 9:40 and stopped about 12:40. Then I came on again about 1:40, 1:50 this afternoon after lunch and streamed until about 7 o'clock, around 7 o'clock. So it was a good almost 6 hours of streaming. And then I came on again about 9:40 and stopped about 12 o'clock. So I got about almost two hours and 20 minutes in there. So all in all, today was a very good day of streaming. Close to 8 to 10 hours of streaming total. And I began today's stream with my characters, my three Blood Elf Hunters, around, let's say, 61, 62, almost 62%. I entered, let me back that up. Wednesday, I got to about 57 and about 20% on Wednesday afternoon, and I was tired. I had to get ready for the test the next day on Thursday. And then so Friday, I got into Outlands within an hour of starting up the Blood Elf team, and went from 58 to 60, 61. And then today I went from 61, I believe it was a late 60, 61, into about 65, almost 66. So I got almost 6 levels there. And there was a period in which I did about 6 runs. Slave Pens, Ramparts, Blood Furnace, and Underbog. A couple times Underbog. I think under time. Yeah, I don't know. It's a long day anyway, so they're up to almost 66. I was hoping to get 68, and it didn't work. But tomorrow, I think that's going to work out. And either we start in Northrend tomorrow, or we actually get to Northrend tomorrow, which I think is very possible since we're only literally we're like 20% left of 65, so we got 2 levels left, almost two complete levels anyway. So yeah, things are really going good. The contest we had an interesting, well, not a big crowd, but we had a good turnout from my 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock. They started showing up about 3:50, 4 o'clock ish, and they stayed with me until 7. So that was when I was in my height of my dungeon runs today. It was in about 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, so about 2 hours of straight dungeon runs. And so picked up some new followers and possibly some new subscribers to YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and obviously Twitch. I was going to make the announcement regarding the contest tonight, but no one really showed up. So here it is. I'll tell you right now what it is. So those who actually watch these videos on YouTube, Broomba's Corner, here's my contest. It's a contest. It's going to be the 1st and 3rd and 5th Friday of March, at least of March. And then it might flip over and be about the 2nd, 4th, and 6th week of the next month. And, kind of go every week in each month is going to be a contest, and it's going to be on Friday. It's going to be 3 per month. And there's going to be prizes. For instance, the first month of March, the first contest month is in March, and I will randomly have the program to randomly pick a name each Friday out of the months of the weeks of March, and that person will choose their prize. And for the month of March, it's going to be a 60-day game time card for Star Wars and a 60-day game time card for WoW, and I think probably a gaming mouse, or maybe even a PS3 or an Xbox 360 game. And we'll do this, like I said, every other week, March and April and May, and we'll go from there. And I think once word gets out and people realize that their chances of winning is actually good, and you can only win a contest once a month. That's the rule. So if you win in March, you're ineligible to win again. So your name will not be in the drawing again. If you win on March the 2nd, March the 3rd, whatever the drawing is, you cannot win the contest again later that month of March, and therefore your name is taken out and then put back in April. So, and if you win in the last of March, well, then you have a chance to win in April. So, yeah, you get a chance to win one time a month. And I haven't. I think I'm going to probably do this. If I'm probably either going to go. You have to be in the room to claim your prize, and then you email me through my Twitch or my email address, known as the Broomba@gmail.com. So either through Twitch private message or message, or through my Gmail at thebroomba@gmail.com. Both are fine, and let me know. Or I might actually give you. I might give you about a week, 5 days, to get back with me. Um, I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided if I want to do a 5 day gap, for the person who wins to come to claim the prize, or to notify me and let me know that they actually are the legitimate person, and then they get to get to decide the prize, or if I'm going to do it live on the stream. Now, if I do it live on the stream, some people actually do that, then I will probably have two drawings. Since the pool's really small now, I might actually do two drawings every 3 weeks, or every 3 times a month. So I'll say not every 3 weeks. That's not going to work out. Every time we do this, we do two pulls, two draws, and someone's bound to have it. Now, if no one actually is there on both draws, in other words, if person A is drawn, his name is called, and he's not in the stream live when it's happening, then we'll go to the second person, or we will draw again and take that. We'll leave that guy in the pot. Only we'll remove you from the contest for that month when you claim it. So if person A is not in the room and we draw again, and person C happens to be there and he's not in the room, his name pops up, then what we'll do is we'll do one more drawing and we'll go right down the list. And some people actually do this since we have a small pool, but I think the more people who actually start following and getting involved in this as the months go along, I think more people are going to be. We'll have more and more chances of you guys winning. Instead of doing two drawings plus a third one, where if no one claims the first 2 times, we'll actually basically go down the list. And then the more people who actually join in, and the more followers I get, and the more people in the room, then when we get to that third drawing, because third time's a charm, then or before I get to that third time's a charm rule, I actually might do 5 different drawings, and then the sixth one actually goes. So it's all going to work out. It's just going to happen gradually and slowly at first, come March and probably April, maybe even May. But I think once word gets out, I think it might work out fine. And then you'll just PM me your Twitch message or Gmail, and tell me your address, and I'll mail it to you. I'll ship it to you, and you get that game card, Star Wars or WoW, or a game, or a gaming mouse. So yeah, I mean, it could be a battle. It could be the new Terra game. That's a possibility. So it could be anything. Terra won't release until May, so actually it won't be probably until May when maybe I'll do that. Maybe the second drawing in May or the third drawing in May actually might have a Terra game thing on that. And what else is there? Resident Evil's coming out, Terra's coming out, Guild Wars 2 is coming out. So, and then you have the 360 games and PS3 games and Wii games if anybody wants a Wii game. I don't care. Or a PC game, So I'm open to any suggestions and any potential award. No, nothing too extravaganza like the collector's edition or the special collector's edition. I'm not going to do that. Just a basic game, the standard game, which is typically between PS3 and Xbox is anywhere from a $39-$40 game up to about $60 game for PC and Xbox 360 and PS3. So that's the big announcement I was going to make tonight. But unfortunately, no one was there in the room for me to make that announcement. I think it got too late, And usually the third stream, a lot of people, pardon me, tend to kind of say bye-bye, good night, I'm going to bed. And by 12 o'clock, I was there too. So anyway, it was a good day. It will do streaming probably between 9 and 10. We'll go to 12, and then we'll go about 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and we'll see what we can do for tomorrow. I think we can do North Rand. And probably tomorrow I'll probably make an announcement in the channel chat room regarding the contest and all that, and I'll say I'll direct the people, the followers, to this particular video for kind of somewhat more specific details and all that. So anyways, a good day. Star Wars I did play briefly yesterday. I got 3 Sith and 3 Jedi characters, and I don't know, the frames are really bad. The frames per second are really bad, at least for my computer. Now, I'm starting to realize that my PC that I have now is not geared for a gaming decked out. It's not decked out for gaming PC. It's kind of decked out. It's kind of in the middle road. It's got gaming capabilities, and it's got productivity, and it's got internet. So it's kind of all over the map. So I think probably come summer-ish. Yeah, I think come summer. I don't know when. Maybe late spring. Could be late spring. I might get a new computer gaming system, and then use the system I'm using now for my editing software and my chat and all that kind of stuff, and use the PC, the new one for the gaming, strictly for the gaming. Probably think about 16 gigs. Probably leaning towards an NVIDIA card. I don't know, 560, 70, or 80. I haven't decided that on yet. Gigabyte motherboard, and I'm going to shoot, well, definitely an i7, and I think I'm going to shoot for something above a 3.4. So 3.4 to 4 is perfectly what I want to shoot for, because I'm noticing a lot of people who actually stream and have really good, decent streams not only have good internet speed, which I do now have, but also they have, more importantly, a good CPU and computer setup. Usually I'm starting to see a lot more commonality of an i5, i7, and those who don't have i5s or i7, they have AMD, but they also have a very high CPU rate of 3.5 on up. So I think that's what's going to solve a lot of problems come this late spring and summer, and I think that's what's really going to really get people involved, because I think at that time when the new computer does arrive, late spring, maybe early summerish, that's what I'm hoping to. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm still working out exactly when, but I think once the system is in place, the new gaming system is in place, then I can do more functionalities with it. I can do PvPs with it without having the fear of lagging up or having bad quality stream, because the internet's not going to be the problem, maybe the computer, but having a decent good computer, that's not going to be a problem. So anyway, that pretty much wraps up today's show. I didn't do one last night, Friday, so, and I don't think I did one for Thursday, did I? Oh God, wow. And yeah, actually I might actually do tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, the Straight to the Point with Broomba, and maybe talk a little bit about Star Wars. I mentioned a little bit briefly here, and I think I'll go in a little bit more detail on tomorrow after my stream at 6 o'clock, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, whatever it is, and get a little bit more sort of in depth with it, and say maybe, and maybe actually pinpoint exactly what will actually improve it other than internet, and that basically is probably have a better better computer setup on that. So yeah, so that'll be done tomorrow. Straight to the Point with Broomba, episode number 4. Wow, yeah, I think so. Yeah, no, number 3, number 3. Yeah, okay, so whatever it is, I think it's 3. So kind of hard to juggle all these numbers and programs and all that. So anyway, yeah, streaming tomorrow. And hopefully Northrend tomorrow, and go from there. Until next time, my fellow hunters, see you online.